There was a boy named Micah, 13 years old, quiet, sandy brown hair, and a thoughtful gaze that always searched for something beyond the horizon. In his small Iowa town, where cornfields brushed the sky and neighbors waved from front porches, sat an empty lot. Once a lively playground, it had become overgrown and forgotten after budget cuts years ago. Kids passed it every day. Nobody cared. But Micah did. Life at home was tough. His dad, a National Guard officer, had been deployed for nearly a year. His mom juggled 2 jobs and exhaustion. Most nights, the silence in their home felt heavier than the walls. That empty lot became Micah's thinking place. And one day, standing there alone, he whispered, "What if I built something here? Bench. So no one has to feel like they don't belong." That night, Micah sketched in his notebook. The bench had wide arms, carvings of birds, and a message across the back. "You belong here." Micah didn't own tools or wood, but he had an idea and a heart full of grit. He asked Mr. Thompson, the school janitor, if he had spare lumber. The older man, always gruff but never unkind, raised an eyebrow. "You building a tree house or something?" "No," Micah said. "A bench. For the lot." And so it began. Weekends became workshop days. Micah learned to sand, measure, hammer, and fail. He bent nails, miscut boards, and once dropped a plank on his foot. But he didn't give up. Adults scoffed. "What's the point?" they asked. "That lot's been dead for years." But Micah didn't hear them. In his mind he saw someone sitting on that bench, smiling, feeling seen. One morning, as Micah dragged the nearly finished bench into the lot, his art teacher saw him. She snapped a photo and shared it online with the caption, "One of our students is quietly changing the heart of our town." That post went viral, at least town viral. People showed up with donations: paint, soil, flowers, even solar lights. A local carpenter offered to anchor the bench. Kids from school joined in. Together they cleaned the lot, planted flowers, and added stepping stones. In the middle of it all stood Micah, grateful, amazed, and still a little shy. And on the day the bench was installed, under the crisp fall sun, everyone gathered. Across the backrest, carved in wood, were the words, "You belong here." A week after the dedication, Micah returned to the bench to find a folded note on the seat. "I was thinking of ending it all today, but this bench stopped me. Thank you." More notes followed. "My husband used to bring me here before he passed. This place makes me feel less invisible. Thank you for reminding us we matter." Micah sat quietly, reading them, hands trembling. He didn't know most of the writers. He never saw who left the notes. But he felt them. Deeply. His simple bench had become a sacred place, where grief, hope, and healing met in silence. On a crisp November afternoon, a soldier stepped off a bus. Micah stood nearby, gripping a small American flag. When he saw his dad, alive and smiling, he ran into his arms, holding on tight. The whole town watched, and some wept. That night, father and son sat side by side on the bench. Micah told him everything: the sketch, the hammer, the letters. His father placed a hand on his shoulder. You didn't just build a bench, son. You built a bridge between hearts. As the wind rustled the leaves and dusk painted the sky, Micah smiled. He knew now. It's not the size of your voice, but the depth of your purpose that changes the world.